I contacted 5 people that I know that are involved in the car business, whether it be they're a sales manager or a salesperson, and I asked them the very simple question: what does a customer have to do to get the very best deal from you? I want to share with you their responses. I'm going to keep their names anonymous. However, I'll share with you what brands they sell. And I really do hope that you get a sense for what exactly you need to do, what you need to be focusing on to get the very best deal on a car. What is happening, guys? Ari here from Boston Automotive Consulting. And in the description below, you're going to find resources to help you navigate not only getting the very best deal on a brand new car, but you can check out insurance rates as well as get your auto scores. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because this whole channel is dedicated to teaching you everything you're gonna need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. Now, the first response I've got is from a friend of mine who manages a Land Rover store, Land Rover and Jaguar, and he said to get the very best deal, you need to, quote unquote, wait until the last 2 weeks of the month to transact. When you are ready to buy, call the dealer and ask for the best price. Wait another week, and if the car is still there and the dealer doesn't budge anymore, you know you've got the best price. I completely agree with him, and the idea behind his advice is to really take it and get aggressive with the advice. He probably wants you to take it easy on them, but you should get a little bit more aggressive. Take the best price, contact them back, be aggressive in asking the question, how much better can you do than this? I'm ready to sign today. The next piece of advice I got is from a friend of mine who has been a salesperson for a long time for not only Toyota, but for Porsche as well. And his advice was very, very simple. It was buy a car that's in stock and you'll get the best deal. This is something that I commonly preach as well. This is something that it's very, very true. If you're planning on buying a car and getting the best possible deal, get it, make sure it's in stock. Another friend of mine who's got a lot of experience with a ton of different brands, ranging from Alfa Romeo to Porsche to Cadillac to Aston Martin, he said, for all brands, the way to get the best deal is to buy a car that's in stock near the end of the model year, and even better if it's a formal loaner vehicle, because the dealer has written down their cost. Do your research ahead of time. Salespeople these days are increasingly paid on volume, not gross. So simply asking them what cars in stock are the best deals will work in your favor. What he's trying to say is use your salesperson to your advantage. Ask them what they've got that they need to move and work with them to get the very best deal, alongside the fact that if you can buy in stock, you're definitely going to get the very best deal. The next piece of advice comes from a Mercedes dealer that I commonly work with, and him knowing what I do for work, both online as well as my day-to-day consulting business, his response was, you get the best deal by getting informed. That's the key. As in, do your homework, do your research, obtain quotes, shop around the deal, do whatever you gotta do so that you know every bit of information that's happening regarding the deal that you're after. Now, the last piece of advice comes from somebody who not only sold BMW, he sold Mercedes, and he's got a lot of experience working in the business. He's got experience working on the East Coast and in the West Coast, and his response was very intricate. It was my favorite response. I'm sorry to the rest of you guys. However, it is very, very good advice. What he said was, change it up a bit. This time, you're gonna choose your salesman. Look up your local dealership, read reviews, and try to look for one that has the best reputation as far as working out a great deal. Often people who feel they got the great deal, they go on platforms such as Yelp and Google to share their excitement. Go on the dealership's website and check out the staff. Most cases, salesmen will have their phone and email posted on the dealership website. Worst case, you can always call the dealership and ask for them. This is when you'll start to build a reputation and tell them you're talking to them because you trust they are the right person for work and you're interested in getting the absolute best deal, and at the same time you are looking to start a relationship with the dealership and the salesman. The real idea behind his advice is to take the rest of the advice from this video, combine it by doing some homework regarding not only just the dealership, but the salesperson to be working with. In that sense, you've got a salesperson who has your best interest at heart, or at the very least, you've got somebody that other people have had a good experience working with. I do want to encourage you guys, there's a ton of content out there. There's a ton of content on this channel to help you not only just with buying a car, but making sure you're getting the very best deal, making sure you're not doing anything you shouldn't be when it comes to buying a car. I've also got resources in the description below to help you when you're shopping around for the car, get insurance rates, check your auto scores. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my friends who responded to the question, how do I get the best deal? We'll see you next time.